Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Now celebrating 17 years of broadcasting success, here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again, both for our radio audience here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com. We're glad that you all could be with us. Also, just tuning in through our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcast. We're glad you all could be with us as well. Well, it is a question all of us need to be aware of: to flush or not to flush. You may not think much about what you're putting in the toilets at a store or restaurant, but when it comes to your home, you definitely want to make sure that you are being safe and not doing anything that could disrupt your plumbing. Well, how do you know the things that are meant to be flushed and those that you should not be flushing? I have the perfect guest for us today. Excited to welcome Roger Wakefield to our program. Roger is a certified master plumber and the host of The Expert Plumber on YouTube. He's going to share with you guys some great tips to make sure that you're maintaining your plumbing at home, but also let you guys know about Cottonelle's flushable wipes that are perfect for the home. Roger, really appreciate the time today.
Hi, thank you for having me here. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Roger, this is something, again, we all should be thinking about. But I think we don't normally think about it until something happens, and then we're like, okay, what exactly happened? So, I mean, this is an area that you've been able to really be able to dive into and really educate people on. What goes on within the pipes, Roger, while we are either washing our hands or going on with the day when it comes to our plumbing?
Well, first of all, when we're done with our business, whether we're washing our hands or we're using the toilet, that water and anything that we put into the system actually goes through our sewer system or our septic system. If it goes through our sewer system, it gets into the city sewer system, ends up going to the waste treatment plant, gets filtered, gets treated, and is returned back to us as potable water. So I think we all need to be very careful about what we're putting into our sewer pipes, whether it's at home or, like you said, even at a restaurant. We may not worry about it as much, but it does end up in our drinking water.
Wow, that is a really good point. So then, I mean, I think, for some people, and especially, and they probably don't really think about it a lot, Roger. I know unless you really are spending the time, like in a segment like this, you probably don't think about it. How do you know what you should be flushing and what you shouldn't be flushing then?
Well, actually, you can always check the package. You want to make sure that it says that it is flushable on it. But also, some products, they may appear the same, but they're not. A lot of times people will flush baby wipes or disinfectant wipes, thinking that since there are flushable wipes, they can flush those too. But the problem is the flushable wipes are nothing like the baby wipes and disinfectant wipes. Baby wipes and disinfectants actually have plastic binding fibers to help hold them together. The Cottonelle flushable wipes, which are the ones that we recommend, actually have a 100% biodegradable bonding agent to help keep it together so that when it does get flushed down the toilet, it actually breaks up just like toilet paper does.
Wow. No, that is great to be able to know. And I think, that is one of those cool things, too. I mean, being able to, for one thing, to be knowledgeable, checking the packaging, but also realizing that what may work for one product will not work for another. So because you do spend so much time talking about this, and I mentioned you're being the host of The Expert Plumber on YouTube, Roger, what are your favorite at-home hacks that our audience should be aware of that they can be able to try at home?
First of all, it's always great for everybody to have a plunger, and that's really funny because a lot of people don't. But if you don't have a plunger, a lot of times if there's a toilet clog, a lot of times it's right there local. It's either right there in the toilet or maybe your sewer system itself under your house. But people, if they don't have a plunger, they can actually get rubber gloves. Just try to reach down in the bowl and see if there's anything right there that you can unstop. A lot of times that can keep you from calling a plumber. Also, it may not be going down because you're not getting enough water. So one big trick that we recommend is turning off the water to your toilet, flushing it, get the water out of it, then raise that flapper and pour a half gallon of vinegar down into your flush valve. And what that'll do, Cyrus, is that'll put the vinegar inside of your bowl where the water comes around the flush, and it'll help break up the calcium and magnesium buildup that toilets get over time. And getting more water to flush makes everything go down a whole lot better.
Wow. That is a great tip, and I think, for people, especially now that things are opening up, people are, visiting family, you may be going out to your friends. This is a great way to keep from having an embarrassing incident happen as well. Roger, really appreciate this information. Again, everyone, Roger Wakefield has been our guest. He's a certified master plumber and the host of The Expert Plumber on YouTube. So, Roger, where can our audience go for more information?
To learn more about safe flushing, visit Cottonelle.com/flushability and check that out there. And you can also learn more about Cottonelle on Facebook at Cottonelle on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Awesome. Great information. Roger, thank you so much for the time, and I hope you'll come back and share some more information with us in the future.
Absolutely, Cyrus. Thank you for having me here today. It was a pleasure.
Okay, the pleasure's definitely all ours, and we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live, and let's go make today amazing. Take care.